Okay, with the van stuck in the mud, 2 kilometers from the site of El Fuerte, near Samaipata, high in the Bolivian rainforest. Absolutely gorgeous area. At the moment we have sunshine, and hopefully that will continue because the weather is so fickle here. It changes every 5 minutes from sun to downpour. But then again, this is the rainy season, so what else are you supposed to expect?
So here we have the scale model. It's a giant outcrop of red sandstone with all of this carved into the surface. One of the most surreal things on this planet.
After several hundred stairs, if you can call them that, up higher into the Bolivian rainforest. Thank God it's not raining at the moment, but we'll soon get a glimpse of this amazing sculpted stone outcrop. So according to what we call conventional archaeology, which in general means they can't think outside of quite a rigid box, which is also quite limited in scope, all of this work we're about to see was done by the Inca culture. Now, I'm sure we're going to see Inca-related structures, but one question is, why would the Inca be building a site on the top of a mountain, presumably hundreds of miles away from any other Inca site? Well, the high mountain fog is moving in, so we're moving out. But we'll return. And with my quadcopter called Pachacutec, named after a great Inca, we've been given the permission to fly over top of the giant red sandstone mystery here, close to the small town of Samaipata in the jungles of eastern Bolivia.
The Bolivian guide and archaeologist that we hired told us that this work was done about 1500 BC from some tribal people from the Amazon. But the question is, what kind of technology would they have had in order to do this work? What you see in the lower part of the picture is actual Inca construction. But who did all of this sculpting and shaping? This monolith or megalith is several hundred feet long, and you can see all of the sculpting that's been done. Niches and what look like seats. It just goes on and on and on. Would a Amazonian culture have had the technology to carve into this red sandstone? And here again, in greater detail, all of these seats or steps or cutouts, some might speculate that this is in fact a quarry, but if so, then where is all of the large stone that was removed? Because again, what you're looking at there on top is Inca, composed mainly, and there again in the foreground you see more Inca work. It's basically local stone which has been glued together with red mud, the red mud of the area. And there are no pieces coming out of the monolith that fits into any of this Inca work. And here we have an overhead shot. You see the amount of erosion of the stone. Would this have been the result of 500 years of time? Because the Inca were in this area about 500 years ago. And that's when they did their wall work and houses and things like that. But the erosion of this quite hard red sandstone would appear to be thousands of years old. And so what we've seen, at least in Peru, is that the Inca tended to build on sites that were much older than they were.